With over half of the UK's households now feeding birds, you may be wondering what has got everyone in such a bird feeding frenzy. After all, birds are excellent at foraging for their own food and have access to seeds, nuts, fruits and insects without our help at various times of year. With this in mind, what exactly can bird feeding achieve, and why should you consider doing it too? Although food for birds is naturally abundant during spring and autumn, these food sources will deplete dramatically during winter. As temperatures begin to drop, birds need fatty and oily foods to help them gain weight so they can retain heat and survive the winter. Likewise, during spring, birds need plenty of energy as breeding season begins and they start to build their nests. Feeding birds during these times will not only help them to survive, but also to thrive and multiply so we can keep seeing them in our gardens and outdoor spaces. Bird feeding has the ability to greatly increase our UK bird population. Back in 1995, goldfinches were ranked 20th as our most commonly recorded bird. By 2020, they had soared to 8th place. The British Trust for Ornithology puts this down to better bird feeding practices in the last 15 years. This means that when you feed birds, you can be sure you are making a real difference to their future. When you begin to feed birds, it may take a few days before they start to visit your feeders, but once they do, the benefits to you will become instantly obvious. Aside from enjoying their constant activity, learning their habits and recognizing frequent visitors, birds can do wonders for our mental health. Studies have long shown that birdsong is often associated with stress recovery and increased attention span. More recent studies have also shown that seeing birds in our garden can lower levels of depression, anxiety and stress. Bird watching encourages us to slow down and be present, whilst bird feeding gives us responsibility, dependency and purpose. And what might start off as one hobby can often lead to many others. Sharing our knowledge and love for birds is a great way to get more people involved and interested in feeding them, which will help increase their populations for generations to come. Even with all of these benefits, perhaps the most obvious is that feeding birds is easy to do, and it is so simple to get started. You can feed birds whether you have a large or small outdoor space, or even just a window ledge. To learn more about what birds eat and how to begin feeding them, check out our other videos. Birdkind. Nurture our nature.